Good day, my beautiful people. It's your girl Nofisat Sadiq Adiola. We have our SOS Safek organization show where we bring out different people. We bring different people to our studio. We ask them about to share their experience, their achievements, and the challenges they are facing. Here today, we have with me a notable person, talented, and also a student of this great university, Atiba University, the person of Tabi Menino. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah. Can you please, Mr. Tabi Menino, can you please just introduce yourself?
All right, my name is Tabi Tumininu Olamide. I am the elected SRC president. I'm a content creator and I'm also a social media manager.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, thank you for that introduction. We would like to get to know more about you, to know more about you, your journey so far from your NCE days back then, from NCE days back to Atiba University institution.
Yeah, I think I started my journey as a student in SPED, that's the Federal College of Education, Special Oyo. I think that was around, was it 2018, 2019? Yeah, so I was a student of theater arts while I was at the college. And I think I had a very good time there because I also served as the social director of the Student Union Government. Wow. So generally, I had a good time and I felt like it was the best to further. That's why I came to Atiba University for my degree. And I am currently a student from the Department of International Relations.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
What was the changes? How does theater art correlate to international relations study, if I may ask?
All right, I believe that theater art itself is something international. Theater art doesn't have to be local alone. Doesn't have to be local alone. It is something international because we travel both far and near. We go to different states, and theater art is worldwide generally. Okay. So how it relates to international relations is that through international relations, I can also stay further, like do more of what I have done before. So that's how it's correlates.
Okay, now I get. Oh, this your is that what you have ambition for?
Of course, like personally, I feel like I love representing people. Wow. I love representing people around me. I love
being a leader.
Being a leader, yeah, you get. So I feel like through international relations, I can still explore more of the ability I have. So that's
exactly what you want. Exactly. Like, okay, now I get. So if I didn't forget, was it during your 200 level or 300 level, you contested for a particular post. So if I may ask, what was the post? And the second one, what actually inspired you?
All right, I feel like when I came to Atiba University, I felt like the social life was not too good. Personally, I felt bittered about the social life because I feel like the school should always be groovy, it should be fun, like at all times you get. So I was bittered about it. So I felt like okay, I have something I can actually give to the students. I have something I can give to the university. So I felt like okay, why don't I just contest for this office and give the students what I have, give them what I can give them. So I contested for the office of the social director and I won. So it was great serving as a social director. At least I can boldly say to some extent I made an impact with my fellow executives. So moving forward, I felt like okay, we still have a lot to cover, not just the social aspect of the school alone. So I felt like okay, the leadership of the school needs a strong leader, someone that can actually be the voice of the students, that can actually voice out the pains and the struggles the students are passing through. So I felt like, okay, since I have the experience of what it is like to be a leader or to be a student representative, I feel like, okay, let me just go for this office and um, do a great job, do a better job that I have done, even as the social director. And that's what inspired me. Basically, what inspired me was the welfareism of my fellow students
Just to-
to make sure I am the bridge that connects the students to the management. Yeah,
Thank you very much for that
thank you very
wonderful.
much.
Um, I would actually say I'm part of the witnesses because I was in school then.
Thank
I
you
can
very much.
remember back then when I met you was the administration blocked.
Yeah.
We just queued like this and you were like, oh Elijah, can you just move to this queue? And they're like after then the next thing you do was like, please vote for me, big tunes. And I was
Yeah,
like,
big things.
okay, social director.
Yeah,
And for so we thank God for that.
thank God.
And what was it? Can you please share your experience in the office as the social director of SRC?
Hmm. As the social director of the Student Representative Council, it was hectic. It
Mm,
was tough. It
mm,
was depressing. Let me use that word because I felt like, okay, although nobody forced me to contest for the office, but I felt like um, I went through a lot
mm.
in the sense that I had my ups and I also had my downs.
That
You
was
get, so it's not easy because financially, most especially, it wasn't easy because there are times I would just have to move something from my pocket
kids.
to add to what is on ground. And thanks to my assistant, Messi Crown, and thanks to my fellow executives, I feel like we were able to pull pull something as a group. And of course, even with students, it was not easy to pay for your ticket to that kind of thing. It wasn't easy getting the students on your side, but I'm grateful that I had the support of the students generally. So
Mm.
it was easy to some extent. So that's what I would say my time was.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah.
How are you able to manage it? Your studies, being an international relations studies student, and also social director. Because I noticed that you are still the leading. You are the top. If I can even say in your department or faculty. So how did you manage it together?
Well, I feel like it's a mindset, and the major reason why we're on campus is to study. So I feel like that's my major priority as a
So,
student first. So in everything I do, my studies comes first. My studies comes first. You get, so I feel like it's a mindset. If you know how to plan yourself very well, although it's going to be very stressful. Naturally, it was stressful, but I feel like if you have a plan on how to study and how to manage your work, I feel like it is going to be very easy. You get, so at times when I get to my hostel very late at night, I still find time to check something to read. At least I should have a knowledge of what I was taught earlier. You get, so I feel like it just depends on how you plan yourself,
so
on how you plan your work. You get, so that's it for me.
oh, when you are presenting, you said something. You said being a social director can be tough, depressed. What do you mean by that? Are you scaring the viewers, those people that are looking up to you? Because we have a lot of freshers, 100 level, 200 level, are like they want to be like they are role model. You might not know they are watching you. They were like, oh, this person I love the way he was doing and the likes. What advice can you give them?
Well, I feel like when I use the word depressing, I'm not using it to scare them
Okay, then.
or
Okay.
to make them shy away from being a leader or for contesting.
Mm,
I feel like it is a natural thing. Even though you are handling a business, even though you are just a student, I feel like there are times whereby you would go through a lot of stuff that you feel like, let me just give up. You get, so I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just trying to define my time in the office. It was fun. I won't lie. I got the support of the students, but personally, you break down at some
mm,
point. So that's
mm.
just what I mean.